her out of here. Come on.
Go ahead and get started. I'm about to get started. I just got in the house. Come on, go in the room.
Shalom. Yahawadah Shema Shabbat to the brothers. Yahawadah Shema and Thumma Shema Shabbat to the sisters. Captain 10,000 on the Oklahoma Law class. Today's law class is dealing with loved ones dealing with the loved one's rejection of the truth. You know, and it's a lot. I mean, come on, those are things that you have to deal with. Your loved ones, when you come into the truth, you have loved ones who reject the truth. You have loved ones that go against it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to deal with them, especially if you're around them. If you're around them, you have to deal with your loved ones going against, going against the truth, you know. So it's like something that you have to just, a lot of us that came into the Isupk that we had to deal with. You know, things that we had to deal with, like dealing with our loved ones who say you're crazy, you're in a cult, why y'all do that crazy stuff, you know, just really things that they're not used to, being a Christian. And everybody's a Christian if you're not in the Isupk. You are a Christian. Even if you're in the fake Israelite group, you are a fake Israelite. You know, it's things that you do that, you know, that really says you're not in the truth. You know, so it's like, it's things you go against. I mean, things that you do, it goes against the Bible. You know? So, what's the first one I'm going to go to? And see, when you come into the truth, you want everybody you tell about the truth, or everybody like in your family or something, or loved ones, you want them to feel the way you felt when you learn the truth. You want them to feel the way you feel. You know, the way things, your eyes are open to it, and things you went through, you just like, man, the way you felt when you learned the truth, you learned that Christ was a black man, you learned that the angels were black, and the Israelites are black, you know what I'm saying, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You learn those things, you be like, wow, you know. You learn those things, you want them to feel like that, but they don't. A lot of times they go against it. They say, oh, you in a cult, you're crazy, you know, this and that, because they used to be in a Christianity, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's things you have to deal with. And then when you start correcting them, you know, good Lord, you know, you have a battle all the time. You have to battle all the time because a Christian's ignorance of the Bible is, man, boy, it's like, it's large. It's large. All right, let's go to Matthew 10 and 36 first. Matthew 10 and 36 says, and a man's foes, this is Christ speaking, it says, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. And that's like saying a lot. A man's foes shall be they of his own household. You know, people that go against you, they're going to be in your own household. That means like your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, you know what I'm saying? It's like people, your kids. The same people that live together and love one another going to have a different perspective on the truth. So that's what Christ was saying, like, a man's foes will be there of his own household. People that go against him, there will be people that, man, you see every day. You eat with, you know, eat dinner with, you know, and everything. Go out to the movies with. Those same people you see, your loved ones, hey, they're gonna turn into your foes because they're gonna be like, you in that cult, and you know what I'm saying, you call them what you was born with, Christianity, and what you was raised on. Hey, now what? Now you in this cult. Now you just doing that. You know what I'm saying? But you want them to feel. You want them to just to be like the way you feel. When your eyes are open, you was like, man, And you was like, man, this is so good. I'm learning this. And then you go to them and they be like, man, what? So you don't like Jesus no more? You don't love Jesus no more? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you have stuff like that, you know, but it's in the Isupk, you learn that in the Christian church, they go against the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They definitely go against the Bible. You know, the religion of Christianity teaches against the Bible. You know? So that's what Christ said, you know what I'm saying? You will battle. You will battle. You know, a man's foes will live his own household, you know? And 37 says, he that loveth father or mother more than me, this is what Christ is saying, is not worthy of me. That's heavy right there. He that love, man, father and mother more than me is not worthy of me. Man. You see, this is why. Because Christ came, what? Christ came to fulfill the law. He came to fulfill the law. You know what I'm saying? And Christians teach in the Christian church, the religion of Christianity teaches the laws are done away with. You know? So if you love your father and your mother because they Christians, you know, and you don't want to go against that, you don't want to go against their religion that they will upheld for their life, for all their life. Man, so go on. Christ is like, go on. You're not worthy of me. You're not worthy of rulership. You're not worthy of the kingdom. You're not worthy of it at all. Because why? You love them more than me. Man, that's what Yahawadah Christ is saying. Verse 38 said, he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. You know what I'm saying? Man. And check that out. That's just so heavy. He that taketh not his cross and followeth after me. That means all your burdens, all your troubles. You're going to take, when Christ was carrying that cross, that's how, see, when they crucified people in those days, that's how the Romans did. They made you carry that cross that they was going to hang you on. They made you pick up that cross and carry it. So Christ is using that like a metaphor. If you're not ready to pick up your problems that you have, you know, instead of fixing those problems, you follow Christ. And everything will be better for you. He's going to fix them for you because you following your Savior. So Christ said, he that taketh not his cross. You know what I'm saying? You are a person that, hey, no, I can't follow Christ because, hey, I got this over here. I can't do that because, hey, no, I got to do this. You got to take care of that. You're not worthy of them. You're not worthy of them. You got to fully holy, you know what I'm saying? Everything on the table, just go ahead and follow Christ. You know? Whatever problems you have, whatever vices you have, go and follow Christ. That's what he's saying right there. You know, but it's hard, like dealing with. I'm saying it's hard when you're like coming into the truth and you young in the truth, and you want to battle. Like with me, I came into the truth. I want to battle. I want to battle right away, and sometimes you're not ready for it. You're not ready to battle. You know. Even though you can cut Christians easily with everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my saddest day in the truth was when I came in. I wasn't even a trooper yet. But I tried to show my brother something in the Bible. I tried my brother Cecil. I tried to show him something in the Bible. You know, that was so amazing to me. And I brought the Apocrypha over his house and everything. And man, he went against it. And really, like I said, the things that I said really can cut a Christian, but sometimes when you unlearned, you be so silly that you don't even, I mean, a Christian in the world is so silly, they don't even know when they cut. I mean, they know when they cut, but they try to play it off, you know what I'm saying? But they just, you know, silly. You know, but it was upsetting to me that the things that I showed them, He sit there and said, man, whatever, you know. He didn't even want to hear it. He didn't want to hear it. So that's what really what Christ is talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you love them more than me, you're not worthy of me. You know, because your mother and your brother and your sisters or whatever not feeling this truth, hey, you just be like, all right, you know, hey, y'all take care. You know, of course you're gonna still love them and everything, but I mean, you know, really, you doing the Lord's work. You being righteous unto the Most High. You're not going and just going against it and just I mean, your whole livelihood is going against the Most High in the Bible. That's what people are in the world. All what they do is going against what Christ said to do. What the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going against them. You know? So that's what's heavy what Christ was putting down. You know? Now let's go to Luke. Let's go to Luke 6, chapter 6. Luke chapter 6 and 22. Yeah, that's the one I want. All right. Okay, Luke 6 and 22 says, blessed. And this is Christ speaking too. It says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you. Man, he said, blessed are you when men shall hate you. You know? And when they shall separate you from their company. You know? Your friends are going to separate you from their company. They're going to separate you from their company. They're not going to want you to come to the football game and the basketball games. They're not going to want you to come out with them and go and have a drink at the bar. They're not going to want you to go out because, look what you doing. What you doing? Look the way you look, man. Why you wear that hat, man? Why you wear that tam on? Why you got them studs all over your shirt, man? You know? You know? They're going to separate you from their company when you come in here. You know, because the things that you do, because you are righteous, your friends, your family, are going to separate you from their company. They're not going to want you around. They're not going to want you around because why? It's going to be uncomfortable to them and to you because you are serving the Most High and they are not. You know? So it's going to be like real uncomfortable. You don't have nothing to talk about. I mean, things of the world are going to die. You're not even going to feel like, whatever things people worry about and things that people do, you're not even going to worry about it. You can be like, whatever, man. I care about the 12 tribes now. Now I'm trying to be righteous unto the Most High. You know, now I'm worrying about you, the things that you do. And don't have no guilt in doing it. You know, come on. Don't you fear the Most High? That's how Christianity teaches you against the Bible. You know, but Christ said, blessed are you when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, you know, and shall reproach you and make jokes out of you. Come on, how many jokes have been made out of me? You know, and the brothers in the Isupk, they'll tell you about it. Come on, a whole lot of jokes been made out of us, you know what I'm saying? People look at us in this class, you know, look at that funny hat he got on, you know what I'm saying? What you doing? What you about, you know? But Christ was getting us ready for it. You know, he said, shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Cast out your name as evil. How many people came past us while we at camp and said, y'all evil, y'all some evil niggas? People said those very words. Y'all some evil Negroes. They said to us. You know? Man, that's what, I mean, things have been said to us. You know? But Christ said, blessed, you are blessed are you when that happens. You know, when you come into the truth, now, what? When people hate you, man, all right, no sweat. I'm doing something right now. I'm doing things right now. For once in my life, I'm doing things right. You know? I can remember brothers, this dude I used to know, I used to go down to the gym before I came into the truth. I used to go to this Midtown gym on 14th Street in Washington, D.C. And I remember my brother and his son used to come down there to the gym, you know, and I used to train them and stuff. Man, but one day I was at camp, and I saw them coming across the street. And the brother, he like looked at me and said, hey, and waved and stuff, you know. And, you know, I went on and, you know, waved at him. But his son, like, turned his head like he was embarrassed. He was embarrassed to even look at me, you know. He was embarrassed that even, you know what I'm saying, that even be speaking to me, you know. And that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be all the time, you know, when you come into the truth. You know, dealing with people, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, all their life they lived one thing. They lived one thing, which is Christianity. You know, even the ones who didn't go to church. Even like, that's why we always say Christianity, because it's like, even if you don't go to church, you're a Christian. No matter what. You celebrate Christmas, you're a Christian. You know? Who outside of the Isupk don't celebrate Christmas? Everybody. Everybody. So you are a Christian if you celebrate the holidays. The 4th of July. You are a Christian. That's what you are. You are a Christian. You know? Man. So Christ said, you are blessed when they cast your name out as evil for the Son of Man's sake. You know? Verse 23 said, rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy. Good Lord. It said, rejoice and leap for, you know what I'm saying? Rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. You know, those same people that laugh at you and talk about you, their fathers, like we all, you have to bring up reincarnation again. Their fathers, you know what I'm saying? They did it. They did it. You know? They stood there and laughed at him. You know? So I look at people and say, your fathers did the same thing to me. You know? And it comes back around again and again. We keep on coming back, and here we are again. Here I am again, a priest of the Most High. You know, following Christ. So, but that's just so heavy right there. It says their fathers unto the prophets. Their fathers did the same thing to the prophets. You know, their fathers, those people that laugh at you, their fathers did the same thing to Christ. Their forefathers, their fathers and daughters, and the same very people, because like I said, we reincarnated. The same very people did to the prophets. You know. Verse 24 says, but woe unto you that are rich. And why is it saying that? Woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Man. Now it's not, Christ's not saying that it's a problem with being rich, but he said, woe unto you, because the reason why, it's going to be hard, like he said, like going through the eye of a needle. It's going to be hard for, it's going to be easier for a rich man, it'd be easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter into the kingdom. Because right now, boy, man, that's what it said, woe unto you that are rich. Because the people that are rich, good Lord, they're going to be like, why do I have to keep no laws, statutes, and commandments? I'm happy now, and I'm rich now. Why do I have to follow Christ? Why do I have to follow the Bible? I'm rich now. You know, I always bring up Floyd Mayweather. Come on, he's a billionaire. Now he gonna look at you like, hey, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got something heavy. You know, we are Israelites, but why do I have to follow Christ? I got $1 billion. Why do I have to follow Christ? You know, all rich Michael Jordan, they tell you like, why do I have to follow Christ? Huh? I'm already doing good. I'm already a billionaire. Why in the world do I have to follow Christ? And they're not going to do it. All the rich that have a piece of pie of America or whatever country Israelite is in, why would they follow Christ? Why do they have to follow Christ? Huh? They didn't live their life, you know what I'm saying, and got their riches. And they got their riches without following Christ. Why do I have to follow Christ? So Christ said, woe, destruction unto you that are rich. You know? Because having your money right now is like, I like shrimp. That's what you're going to be saying. I like shrimp. I like lobster. I like eating all that gunk. You don't like eating it, and I mean, come on. Why would you stop doing it? Because it's unlawful in the Bible? People just, I mean, you know what I'm saying? When you get a piece of American pie, or a piece of the oppressor's pie, his money, you want to be like, why do I have to follow Christ? That's why Christ said, woe unto you that are rich. You have your consolation. You have your money. You receive your prize. You are happy. You have worked so hard, whatever you've done, to be rich in his kingdom. So Christ said, woe unto you that are rich. Good Lord, man. Verse 25 says, woe unto you that are full. That means like what I'm just saying, you know, about the rich man. That means full means like you have everything you wanted. You're satisfied. You're satisfied. If a person eats dinner or eats a lot of food, he's full. He's satisfied. He's not going to be like the hungry person. The hungry bum on the street is hungry. He's out there on the street, laying on the street. He's hungry. He needs some food. But the one that's full just ate a big old Thanksgiving dinner or something. He's sitting there. He's full. He's satisfied. Don't be satisfied in this sinful kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And feed the poor. You know? Because woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Good gracious, don't look bad. Yeah, you laugh now, you know what I'm saying? They call us all names when we be speaking. Oh, look at them crazy niggas. Why don't they go and get a job? Y'all do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? But see, you laugh now, but the Bible says you're going to weep later. You're going to cry later. You know? You're going to mourn later. Man. Verse 26 says, woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you. Good Lord. Speak well of you. For so did their fathers to the false prophets. So did their fathers do to Martin Luther King. You hear me? Come on. When people speak well of you, you see all those stars right now who they speak well of? Man, good Lord. Look how well they speak of Oprah Winfrey. Oprah and that big dummy Gail. I mean, Gail is so stupid. You know, I get tired of her. Man, good gracious. That idiot said, look, sidebar, that idiot said on the morning show the other day, she said that they talk about Black Wall Street. She said, I am ashamed that I knew nothing about Black Wall Street. She said she's ashamed. Immediately excusing the people that held it from her. She excusing the oppressors who held it from us. I'm not ashamed for this or not knowing about it because they held it from me. We didn't have that in our schools at all. We didn't have that in our history books in schools about Black Wall Street. I knew nothing about Black Wall Street until I came to the Isupk. I knew nothing about Black Wall Street. I never heard of it before. And that idiot gonna sit there telling me, I was ashamed of it. I'm ashamed of not knowing about Black Wall Street. When you got devils who hold it from you. Devils who go ahead and brush it under the rug and keep it from us. And not putting it in our history books that we will know the evil that happened in Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know? But an idiot like that would say something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just so crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the Bible just said people speak well of her all the time. Of that dumb Gail and her friend Oprah. You know? The Bible says, man, woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you. For so did their fathers to the false prophets. Verse 27 said, but I say unto you, which hear, love your enemies, do good to them that which hate you. And understand that, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Don't. It's not talking about the oppressor, so-called white man. It's not talking about the Arabs. It's not talking about the Africans. It's talking about your brothers. You know, the Bible was to us. You know, like it says in James 1:1. We talk about the Bible talk about us. It's for us, not for everybody else. You know, it's for the 12 tribes who are scattered. You know, it's not talking about for everybody. So when it says love them that hate you, it's because we were at the time of Christ. Christ came so Israel could love one another. Christ came for us to have brotherhood and sisterhood and love one another and keep the laws. Christ came to raise us up as a people, as a nation. You know, not to raise our enemies like people who are oppressors who hung us on trees. The Bible's not about that. If you get that understanding on the Bible, you don't understand the Bible at all. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why when it's talking about, you know, love your enemies, because see, Israelites hated Israelites. You know, Israelites hated Israelites, so even today, Israelites hate Israelites. So that's what Christ saying, love your enemies. You know, you know, so that's why the truth just, you know what I'm saying, it destroys all the things that the truth destroys Christianity. All the things you've learned in the Christian church, you know what I'm saying, the truth destroys it. And that's a good thing it does, you know what I'm saying, because it's like you have so much foolish things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the things that you look at us doing, you say, oh man, why are they doing that? When it's right in the Bible. You look at us at camp and say, oh yeah, well why are they doing this and why are they doing that? People want to question us. It's funny when you watch videos of the brothers of the Isupk speaking. Because so many people want to come and it's so disrespectful. Because really, if like I said, if a white man would come out there and speak like that, nobody would challenge them like they challenge us. And of course, people would say something and ask questions, but they'd be like more of a student. They don't come with us as students. They come to us as trying really to challenge us. You know? That's because we black men. That's the reason why. Because we black men, so you're going to come and challenge us. You know? That's what's just so evil about when you see us, when we're speaking on the street. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's a disrespect to it, you know, because we black men and we standing out there teaching the Bible, we can't know what we talking about. You know, that's what's so sad and so disrespectful to us. You look at us like you should come and say, all right, All right, you know what I'm saying? Some people come and do ask questions, but still it's in the spirit of challenging us. Not really listening and saying, oh, okay, that's true, that's true. Some people do it, not everybody. Some people wake up and listen, but a lot of people challenge us, and a lot of times it's our people challenging us, because we black men and Hispanic and Native Indians standing out there teaching the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, if a pastor come out there, you'll listen. When we do things like we go to camp, let's go to Isaiah 51. Isaiah 51 says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. That's what we commanded to do. To go out there and cry loud and spare not. Christ did it. Christ did it. All the prophets of the Bible did it. And we do it. We follow them. We do it. In the Isupk under Commander General Yahawadah, we all do it. But it's always a challenge to us. You know what I'm saying? It's always people want to challenge us. That's what I'm trying to say. People want to challenge us. Challenge us. I wish my parents could have heard the truth. You know what I'm saying? Or they probably did. Who knows? They probably did, but it's like you would want them to get it because they really tried to figure it out. Tried to figure the Bible out. They tried to really figure the Bible out, but they didn't figure the Bible out. What's that?
Should I wait for a minute or two
What?
more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's still good. 5
Yeah.
minutes. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. But I wish they could have got the truth, you know what I'm saying? Because they, like I said, when my father got voted out of the church, when I was 9 years old, when he got voted out of the church, and my father and my mother, they were like, really just trying to keep up the Christian life. But when they used to say things like my mother used to say things, it's more to the Bible, we can't see it. And I was like, well, what is more that we can't see? You know what I'm saying? But they were missing the truth of the Bible. They didn't understand the Bible. Because they've been taught Christianity. Man. Man. And it's crazy because so many people I see, when I would say in D.C., not out here in Oklahoma, but early in the truth, I used to see so many people come past the camp. So many people come past the camp that I knew, And sometimes they would look and notice me. Some of them didn't notice me, But they would come past and look and listen and stuff like that. Sometimes some of them keep it moving, But it's like people look at us with the things that we are doing and said like it's strange. Like it's strange because they never seen real priests and prophets of the Most High. When it's all right in the Bible. Like how many times I ever gave Nehemiah. Nehemiah has the book of Nehemiah has the whole camp in the Bible. The camp that we do that I brung out so many times. People say, "Oh, why you arguing? Why you arguing?" We don't argue. It's battling back and forth. Paul battled. He battled. It's right in. Come on. He's in. Let's go to Acts. Let's go to the book of Acts. See what Paul did. Acts, let me see, 17. Okay, yes, 17 and 17. It says, therefore, let's go to 16 to get the gist of what's happening. Okay. It says, now while Paul waited for them at Athens, Paul was waiting for Timotheus and Silas. Paul was waiting for Timotheus and Silas, right? So it says, now while Paul waited for them at Athens, his spirit was stirred in him when he saw the city wholly given to idolatry. You know, they was worshiping idols and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it said Paul's spirit, he got upset. He got upset when that happened, you know? So he said, wait a minute, man. I ain't gonna go for that. You know, we got my people, you know, I got my people worshiping idols. Verse 17. Therefore disputed he in the synagogue with the Jews and with the devout persons, and in the market daily with them that met with him. Disputed he. That means he battled the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That means Paul, what ignorant people ignorantly call arguing, we're not arguing, we battling over the scriptures. Christ did it. And Paul did it too. You know? That's why it says disputed he, because he said, nah, that's wrong. That's not right. Paul had to battle the scriptures. Man. Man, that's something. And it's telling us right there in the Bible. Man. Let's go to Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and 36. This is heavy for us to get ready. You gotta understand what's going on. All these things are going on right now, man. Come on, man. Trump getting ready to get back in office. I mean, come on. There's no better person that can be in office, you know, when Christ comes. I would love, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Christ is coming, you know, in the next 4 years. I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But I would love for a person like Trump to be in office when Christ comes. You know, but things are happening now. You know what I'm saying? You got so many things that's going on right now. You got the wars and the rumors of wars. I mean, do bring out, man. You got so many things that are going on right now in this place right now, and you just, boy, man, you know the times are short. You know the times are short. So you gotta get ready. You gotta be ready for. I mean, come on. When I say ready, that means obeying the Most High, keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what I mean about ready. You know, you can't be around there faking a funk, going to Christian church. That's foolish. You know, man. Let's read this. Now, Matthew 24 and 36 says, But of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But my Father only. That's what Christ is saying. Only the Most High. Christ don't even know when the Lord is going to send him. Christ don't even know. You know? But verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. You know, we were doing so much wicked stuff. You know what I'm saying? We were sinning against the Most High. We were so wicked. That's why the days of Noah, that's why the Lord flooded the earth. He flooded the earth because we were so wicked. Lord, he flooded the earth because we were what? Marrying strange wives. You know? Which means having sex with women who are not of our nation and men who are not of our nation. That's a sin. That's a sin. For a black man to go with the oppressor, that's a sin. All right? For a black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, to go with Chinese, Japanese, African, Arab, so-called white, that's a sin in the Bible. Look at this, what it says. For as in the days of Noah, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying. Look, it says marrying. In the Bible, when it says marrying, it means sex is marriage. You know, when it says marrying, that means having sex. You know, because like I said, sex is marriage in the Bible. You know, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Man, and they not and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. It's going to be the same way. That's what the Bible is saying. That's what Christ is saying. It's going to be the same way. When the Lord flooded the planet, the earth, and Noah got on the ark, and just what? With his 4 sons and their wives. You know? It's going to be the same way when Christ comes. We're going to be doing all madness, evil things. We're not going to be keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be so evil to one another. We're going to be living like our oppressor. You know? Except the people in the Isupk and Command General Army. Of course, we're going to be serving the Most High. We're going to be on the chariots. You know, we're going to be taken out before the chariots come to destroy this place. But Christ is saying it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same way. We're going to be up to that same evil that it was when the Lord flooded the earth. You know? Verse 40. Then shall two be in the field. The one shall be taken and the other left. Good Lord. That means two people going to be together. Man. That means one brother, they might be playing hoops. They might be playing basketball. One brother playing each other. One brother going to be taken. And the other one going to be stuck. He's going to die. He's not going to get on the chariots. Chariots take that one brother because that one brother was believing in the truth. One brother was following the truth. And the other brother wasn't. Man, that's what the Bible is just saying. Verse 41 says, 2 women shall be grinding at the mill. The one shall be taken and the other left. Good Lord. That means 2 women doing something. They're not necessarily going to be working. They can be chill. They can be having a drink somewhere. They can be having fun at the casino. One going to be taken, one going to be left. Man. Verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, verse 43, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched. You know, it's like if you know a thief is coming to your house, if you know it, if your house get robbed, you come back, oh man, they took everything. Well, if you knew the time he was going to come, you would have watched for him. You would have been there, waiting to blow his head off when he come to the door. But that's what Christ was saying. He was using it for a metaphor. He would know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Verse 44 says, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh. He's going to come, the time when you think not. That's what's telling you to be ready. You know, that's why you got to deal. When you deal with your loved ones, they don't want to come. Hey, Salakia, you know what I'm saying? You think I'm going to still celebrate Christmas and birthdays and holidays? And no. I mean, come on, I can't be around you if you're going to go and do that. You know what I'm saying? I will not do it. You know, because you don't know when Christ is going to come. You know? I pray, my son, I pray he keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, you know? If you ever want to get into the truth, he know where to go. He know where the DC school is and everything. I pray he's doing it. I pray he's at least, like I said, not going, if he don't go to the class, I pray he's going online. I pray that he's obeying the Most High. You know, because like Proverbs 22:6 says, I'm just training up a child in the way he should go. You know, my son been to about 3 Passovers with me. He know all about what to do, about keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. I pray that he's doing it. You know? I pray when I talk to him and ask him about it, he says yeah and stuff like that, but, you know, you never know. You never know. I pray he's doing these things and being righteous unto the Most High. You know, because we don't know when Christ and when the Most High is going to send Christ. You know, just like the precept just said. Okay, let's go to Job. No, it's not Job. Let's go to Proverbs 16:25. I like Proverbs 16:25 because it's all about Christianity. And this is the Isupk milk scriptures. There's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are ways of death. You know, you just die when you go to Christian church. You know, that's the way that seems right. That's the way that seems right. Seems right because it's Christian. It's the Christian church. They got the pastor. He has the robe on. You got the choir. They're singing hymns. Hey, that's what they have the Bible here. That's what's being righteous unto God is about, right? No. No, it's not. You know, they go against the religion of Christianity goes against the Bible. That's why they say laws are done away with, which is so foolish and stupid. When Matthew 5:17, Christ himself is saying, think not that I've come to destroy the law or the prophets. But Christianity still teaches that, hey, Christ died on the cross. So that way, it seems right. You know what I'm saying? It seems right, but then thereof, it's a way of death. You die. You know what I'm saying? You die. You end up dying. You go to, man, I remember my grandmother's church. My grandmother's church, I remember, I never went to a church service in her church. Only time I came to her church was for funerals. For funerals. Yes. That's all I came in. I mean, come on. Everybody, I mean, come on, man. Good gracious. So many loved ones, so many relatives had their funeral at Greater New Hope Baptist Church. You know what I'm saying? That's the same church my parents was married at. You know what I'm saying? They were married back in, I believe it was 50-something. You know, but same church. It's still there right now in D.C. It's still there. It's right by the camp. It's right by the camp. You can see it right by the camp. That same church. You know what I'm saying? All these years. Can you imagine how many funerals they had there? I mean, good Lord. Good Lord. That's terrible. That's awful. That's just straight up awful. You know? And it's the ways of death. You die when you go there. You know? That's what it is, you know? That's terrible. But it seems right. It seems right. You know? And they teach in there that the laws are done away with, which is so sad. So sad. You know, what time is it? 7:51. Okay. Then we get Job. Let's go to... I'm saying to you, the thing about you don't understand what's going on. It's the spiritual warfare. That's what I want to bring out. You don't understand the spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare, I mean, it goes on all the time. That's why you see things that happen, you know what I'm saying? But you don't really understand it. You know, this is why you got to come to the priest and ask the priest about things that happen. You know, at the ISUPK under Commander General Yahawadah, we have the answers of what's going on in the planet right now. You know, we know. Christianity teaches, oh, devil, God, and the devil, they fighting one another and they battle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I wanted Job for. Let's go to Job 1 and 6. I'm going to show you just right quick. Just right quick. Salakia, Satan works for the Most High. So you Christians, you're wrong. You know, you talk about all that type of stuff, but I get tired of hearing it. You know what I'm saying? This late day, all these, I mean, come on, so many years, and you still saying these same elementary things about the devil, and you know what I'm saying? Like the devil is fighting. The devil is our oppressor. He has the spirit of Satan. So says the Bible. He had the spirit of Satan to turn the Israelites against the Most High by teaching Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, teaching us his ways. So the oppressor is the devil. Satan is an angel. They do the will of the Father. Now there was a day when the sons, and this is Job 1 and 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. Now the angels came to present themselves what they have been doing. You know? Showing them the work that they've been doing for the Most High. Now, to present themselves before the Lord. Check this out. And Satan came also among them. Satan came also among them. You understand? Satan can't do anything without the Most High's approval. You know what I'm saying? Verse 7 says, and the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth God and escheweth evil. You know what I'm saying? So he said Job was perfect, like you Christians always say, oh, you can't, nobody can be perfect but Christ. You know what I'm saying? The Most High just said that Job was perfect. You know what I'm saying? And understand that Satan can't do anything. Or he can't override the Most High. All right? Satan even answered and said, then in verse 9, said, do Job fear God for naught? You know, he said, do Job fear God for naught? Has not thou made a hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he hath, and every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance, and increase in the land. But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. You know? So this story of, you know, of Job, he went there, you know, the Lord said that you can take all that stuff from him, but you can't touch his soul. You can't kill him. You know? So Satan did it. So Satan does things like that to us. You think Satan didn't go to the Most High and said, okay, yo, that person, yeah, he going to hear the truth. Yeah, but about the time I get to him, oh, I'll knock him down. I'll knock him down. He will fall out of the truth. She will fall out of the truth when I get finished with him. You trying us like that. Satan does the same thing today to us. You know, you got to understand it's spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? This is why you should stay in these classes. You know what I'm saying? This is why you don't let your loved ones break you down and you fall out of the truth. You know? Understand it. I'm saying you help them. I say, hey, I'm just trying to help you. That's it. They can't help you. You know? You are helping them. You know? And we got to understand it. Satan does his job, and he does his job well. Don't let Satan beat you. When you come into the Isupk under Commander in Hana, when you get that strength, because now you're obeying the Most High. The Most High is going to be with you. You don't be fearing Satan or what he's going to do. You know? You be strong. But Satan, it's not a power struggle between Satan and the Most High. That's silliness. That's Christian silliness. You know? Now, my last scripture, let's go to 1 Kings 22 and 19. It's something else I'm pointing on. Now, and this is another council that the Most High is having with the angels. And he said, hear thou, therefore, the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting. You know, this is Jehoshaphat, the prophet Jehoshaphat. He was just saying, giving the prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him, on his right hand and on his left. And the Lord said, who will persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? You know? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. That means angels, the Lord was having counsel with the angels, like, who's going to persuade him that he go and die? Boy, this should put some fear in you. You know, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of all knowledge and understanding. So says the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is the Most High sitting there telling which angel who's going to go and do it. Who good? I'm taking all ideas. That's scary. To go take out Ahab. Man. Verse 21 says, and there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. Verse 22, and the Lord said unto him, wherewith? The Most High said, wherewith? You know? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of his prophets. Good Lord. And he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Man, go forth and do so. Good Lord. Man. This is what you have up against you when you're not in the truth of the Isupk under Commander in Honor. This is what is against you when you're in the Christian church. Boy, black man, Hispanic man, Asian man, get into the Isupk under Commander in Honor. So you won't be on the other side of this. So the Most High won't be having counsel to go and take you out. Now you got a chance. You seen this class. You got a chance to turn your life around. Get into this truth. Start obeying the Most High. Or what? The Most High going to have a counsel for you right now. For you. To put you to death. Oh, who knows? Maybe tonight. Man, this is your chance. This is your calling card right now. Wake up. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. With that, I'm in this class. We are the Isupk out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to share themselves with the world. They are to be saluted only. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to court for a period of 6 months. Then after the 6 months, they will be permitted to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10. Ma'ashor, which means 10th in Hebrew. Give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering. Not mandatory, just whatever amount you want to give. Check your bulletin board for all at the Isupk school or isupk.com for all upcoming holy convocations. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, shirt, pants, and boots, and headpiece. Starting on margin, I'm going to salute everybody out. The men first. All right. Men of Israel, Mariam Shabbat, Mariam, Barak, Yahawadah Shem Shabbat, a thumb to the brothers, or to the sisters. Mariam Shabbat, Mariam, Barak, Yahawadah Shema El Thumb, Bashim El Shah. Shalom Israel.